Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our tour of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Now this is the last section that will take us from Harborview to the Yallas Bridge. So we are this is the Grand Spen area. So this last leg of the tour is going to take us from Grand Spen through Albion to the Yallas Bridge. So remember to check out we have 3 other videos up because we are driving on the highway from the Harborview Bridge to the Yallas Bridge. And this is a section that's going to finish in August of this year. So as you can see, this is a very nice view. I mean, outside of Highway 2000 north-south leg, this is going to be the most scenic highway in Jamaica. When you go through the Miami Bay Toll Plaza and heading into Miami Bay, spectacular view on Highway 2000. This highway has the same view. So here you can see what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's going to be 4 lanes, dual carriageway with the Jersey barrier in the middle. I mean, this is the nicest road St. Thomas has ever seen. Never before has St. Thomas seen roads like this. Few places in Jamaica have seen roads like this. So you really have to, I mean, we're not a political channel, but you really have to give the government credit for building a road like this. And they're not just building it here. This is the model that they're going to use to build a highway, the coastal highway. So this one goes from Harborview to Portland. And then you're going to have the Northern Coastal Highway from Portland to Negril. But it doesn't look like this, but they're in the process of upgrading it to look like this. And then they're going to build one from Negril to St. Elizabeth. But this is a very nice road. Now, between Harborview and Portland, it's 120 kilometers of road. But the section we're looking at today is between Harborview and Yallas, and that is 17 kilometers. Now, China Harbour Engineering Company is the contractor for the entire length of the highway. But this is a very nice road. I mean, you have to love the progress that's going on in Jamaica. And when we say we need to give the government credit, I'm not sure if it's this government or the previous one, whichever one came up with the idea for this highway. Sometimes these roads the plans come up from decades, years before they even start construction. For instance, Highway 2000 from Kingston to Mobay, game changer as well. That highway was designed or thought of back in the 1990s, and it's still being built today. And for some reason, I don't think that highway, the entire highway from Kingston to Mobay, will be finished until probably another 10, 12 years. So when we say government, we're not being specific to the one in power. It could have been the one before, but at the end of the day, it's the Jamaican government that decided to build this road and they are funding it. This is not a toll road. This is not a toll road. You don't have to pay to use this road. The Jamaican government is funding it. So Jamaica will benefit from this road. So this, I mean, as you can see, they're only using one side of the road. I'm sure as we get closer to August, they will start using the other side. But it's 2 lanes in this direction, 2 lanes in the other direction. Now, from Harborview to Albion in St. Thomas, the highway is 4 lanes that looks just like this. But from Albion to Yallas, it's 2 lanes. And then from Yallas to Port Antonio, it's 2 lanes. I'm not sure if some sections might be 4 lanes, but we're going to tour the entire length of the highway as we get closer to August, because this section is to finish in August. The Cedar Valley to Morant Bay section is to finish in August. And I think we're coming up to Albion now. So you're going to see the road come into 2 lanes. Basically, you're not going to see the Jersey barrier because the 2-lane road won't have the Jersey barrier. Now, when you build roads like this, Okay, I think this is Albion now, so you're going to see the Jersey barrier is not there anymore. So this is where the road turns into 2 lanes. I mean, they've redone the 2 lanes. It's not nothing like what was there before. It's highway quality road. It's just that it's 2 lanes. So we're heading towards the Yallas Bridge now. And what was I saying? Oh yes, when you build roads like this, you open up this side of the island for more economic investment, more investments. So you have the Martin Bay Urban Center being built. We're going to take a tour of that later this month. You have there's a urban center being built in Port Antonio as well. Port Antonio is getting a bypass because in Port Antonio, this road, the Southern Coastal Highway, will connect to the Northern Coastal Highway. They'll basically merge and you can drive right around the island. So we're going to give you a complete tour as we get closer to, well, we'll do it this month and we'll do it again at the end of August so you can get an excellent idea of just how far advanced this highway is. Now, this section is going well. It's delayed, yes, but you can see the progress. Unfortunately, there are some sections where you just cannot see the progress. And we're going to put up a video of the Yallas section of the highway. You're going to see a difference at night and day. You can see this road. You can see the progress between Harborview and Yallas. But when you go into Yallas, oh my God, it's an awful road. Awful, awful road. But it's a work in progress. I just wish they would do a little more work on the progress. But that's another video. But we're focusing on this section because this section is going to finish in August of this year. And we will give you update videos every week on this section. And as I said earlier, we're going to tour the entire 120 kilometers of highway between Harborview and Portland later this month. We'll make videos just like this, giving you step-by-step updates and analysis of what's going on. All right, we're now coming up to the Yallas Bridge, and this is where this section will finish. All right, guys, remember to check out part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this project. All the videos are up so that you can get an excellent idea of what's going on. Now, there's another section between Albion Heights and Grandspin. We weren't able to drive on that section of the road, but as soon as we can, we will give you that section. All right, guys, have a good day.